Hello everybody, they call me Muse, and it is far, far too hot here. But despite that, we're soldiering on with our Bare Knuckle Boxer Challenge here in Hitman Freelancer, where we get to take nothing into missions whatsoever, except our trusty camera. Not even a soda can, like this one on my desk. But I'm going to need this today, because this heatwave is never ending. Hazard a guess in the comments what I'm drinking. If you're right, you win. No prizes, but I will respect you. Now, sick games. That's what we're all about in the Bare Knuckle Boxer Challenge. It's the Mystic. We've got Bangkok, Dartmoor, Hokkaido, Scale, Miami, Whit Creek. It's a mixed bag. I just hope that Hokkaido isn't alerted. And of course Hokkaido is alerted. I've already failed 3 more times trying to get back to this stage so we could carry on with level 4 of the campaign. And now it's given me alerted Hokkaido. And Bangkok and Miami, which are less bad. But let's see what challenges Hokkaido's got to offer. Hide target bodies. Eesh. Well, there's 4 of them, so tricky. Poison target sedative. If there's any map where you might find poisons lying around, it's probably a hospital map. And eliminate guards assault rifle might be out of the question because I don't know if there's any assault rifling guards in Japan. So, do any of these scream easy challenge? No, they don't really. Let's just check as well. Is there a safe on Hokkaido? There is. So maybe we save Hokkaido until we get a blow up a safe challenge. And Bangkok alerted isn't exactly easy either. But headshot kills, perfect shooter, we can do those just by not using firearms. Poison target emetic, we can probably do. So if we're planning on not using firearms, do we go Silent Assassin, no firearms? Seems like there's a bit of synergy there, doesn't there? Let's do it. We are starting level 4 in Thailand. Oh, by the way, I've sacked Diana. You're not going to be hearing much from her as we go through. Because, yeah, one of the failures that I had after it, she was like, as you failed your campaign, the Syndicate got away. And as soon as she said failed, I was just like, right, looking for a mod. We will silence her. And that's largely what we've done. There's a few bits where she'll pipe up, but by and large, she is not going to bother us anymore. Now, it seems as though that starting location doesn't give us our room key. Do we need our room key? I was thinking, let's get the room key. Let's go up to our room. Let's get a resort staff outfit. Now, is it plausible to avoid cameras? It's an alerted map, so they're bleeding everywhere. So, maybe we will need to take out the camera device.
Here's your key card. Welcome to the Himmapan Hotel.
Thanks, friend.
Please follow me.
No, I don't think I'll follow you. I'm going to come outside. I just want to look around. Just see if there's any military men or anything like that that suggests this is an elusive target map. Well, there's a target. And she's having a sup. I think I've dealt with this woman before, and even though she drinks, she doesn't actually get poisoned by her drink. I think. Either way, we might give it a try. Get ourselves a waiter outfit, get some rat poison. Shouldn't be too hard to get down into the basement and do all that. Although I never try and get in the basement from this end. Camera down there. Is it worth trying to get in the basement down here? The camera does move far enough for it to be possible. If we carry on around, then what can we see?
I can tune out just about anything.
Sir?
Isn't a recording studio supposed to be soundproof?
There's a shovel around here somewhere, isn't there? Right, there's some shears. Oh no, it's a hatchet. Kind of illegal to just stroll around with a hatchet. People tend to notice, but there is indeed a shovel. That could be used to break a camera. And that could allow us ingress. Because if we can poison that target with an emetic, that's basically a challenge out of the way. Now, is anyone going to hear that shovel? Oh, there's a keycard thing down there, though. That's unfortunate. Okay, that's that plan out of the way. Maybe we'll just go and do the traditional, get the resort staff outfit from calling someone to our room. What other options do we have,
Go
though?
ahead, sir.
We waltz in here.
Okay, so you know what we should all do is chip in with the shadows.
And there's that waiter.
Hey, how you doing, sir?
There's people in each of these rooms. That guy comes and goes, it seems. And there's also no way of bonking people in there. Well, we can bonk them, but we can't hide them in a cupboard. This guy, on the other hand, can go right in there. And I'm thinking his outfit, as well as allowing us into other parts of the hotel, would allow us to poison drinks, probably. I don't see why a chef outfit wouldn't let you poison drinks. Now, there's definitely rat poison in the basement, yeah? So maybe we make our way across the hotel and have a look at what we can find. Oh,
Nice day for
Dang
it,
it.
isn't it?
okay, we've been cameraed. But that's fine. We've got that hammer. So it's always wise to have a hammer about your person. And down here we do have the key card, although only certain outfits can pick it up, can't they?
You
Without
look
trouble.
like you're in need of some hardware. If you got the cash, I got the product.
You have no idea.
Do you have anything that could be of use? EMP charge could be. I'd rather avoid using it if possible. We'll just buy the shuriken because we
Come
can
back
afford
if
it.
you need more.
But yeah, if the EMP charge
Yeah, could you cover me for 1 second?
allows us to... Oh. Ah, piss! I saw him and I turned around and it was just too late. Well, there goes Silent Assassin. No firearms. There's the rat poison. Is that guy going to follow us or not? No, he just stands there anyway. God damn it. I tried to stop moving and 47 just kept running like an idiot. So, yeah, Silent Assassin gone. So camera's no longer a problem. Killing everyone and getting out alive, still a problem. Where even are our other targets? They are in Ken Morgan's suite? Yeah, there's two of them in Ken Morgan's roof garden, so a resort staff outfit would let us get up there without too much trouble. All roads seem to be leading to grabbing a resort staff outfit, but maybe a security guard outfit would let us up there as well. But this will definitely allow us access to the key card. So maybe we'll get the key card and then we'll come back, get a chef outfit back on perhaps, and see if we can't go and poison that lady's drink. Right, key card acquired, chef's outfit back on. I'm going to be really annoyed if that's the only thing that costs us Silent Assassin. Just 47 just not responding in time.
The chef.
Maybe it was me that wasn't responding in time. Either way, it's annoying that we just blundered into that guy when I saw him on the map and I was like, no, don't do that. Now, where is our drinking friend?
I want to get that package for Wes, but reception says one of our guys picked it up.
That was the glass of wine she drinks, I believe. But maybe it's the champagne.
Ah, good job, chef.
Do we wait for it to come back and
Damn it.
try one?
Kinda hoping the package had gotten lost. I mean, I know Wes Liston is a sucker for all things vintage.
Because if we wait for it to come back, then we've got to wait for it to do a full loop again. Let's see if anyone drinks from the other one.
Hello, chef.
If someone drinks from the other one, then we know that that's not her glass.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Heck it, let's gamble. Let's poison her red wine. Probably her red wine. And if that doesn't do the job, then we will come back after we've dealt with the two upstairs people and we'll poison something else. Because I'm not waiting around here tapping my foot while she does an entire loop multiple times. Although, because she's just had a smoke there, that gives me a backup plan. Because we're not worried about hiding bodies or anything. So we can just throw a propane flask there. I'm pretty sure I saw one earlier, although I've already forgotten where. And I'm pretty sure I've actually tried to poison this woman before, and she just magicked a second glass of wine into existence and drank from that instead. But let's see what happens. Okay, she's going straight past the bar. Goodness sake.
Hey, I hear they have you working double shifts in the kitchen.
Working double shifts on murder. Actually, pretend I didn't say that. Yeah, it's probably not wise to brag about that sort of thing to the person that I'm trying to murder. Also, it wasn't a great line. TBH. Come on, woman. Champagne or wine? Champagne or wine? She's going for the wine. She's going for the poisoned wine. Is it going to work this time? She swills it. She swigs it. Oh dear. Oh no. She's been poisoned. Right, so the goal then, simply kill everyone and get away with it.
Gross.
Step one will be drown this woman in a toilet. So let's go and do that, shall we? Oh wait. Wait a minute. She's not even going to the toilet. She's going this way. Where are you going, madam?
Oh, man, we've all checked.
Right. There's bins there, but she's not going to them. You're not allowed in here. This is staff only. Interesting. Was not expecting that. And she wasn't expecting this. So yeah, it's a good thing we don't have high target bodies, because that wouldn't be happening. Unless we wanted to try a risky drag past that guy to the cupboard there. But either way, body one has been created. Now, do we want resort staff or do we want our security guy? Either will let us into the top floor. Maybe we go for our security guy again, just because we've already got his body hanging around. There's less chance of complications. I feel there's more chance of enforcers though. So it could be swings and roundabouts.
It's not about that.
Why is clinging to pipes? Oof, that was close. Why is clinging to pipes always hostile? Or at least that pipe. Is this pipe hostile? No. So that's what I don't get. This pipe, not hostile.
Look at that idiot showing off.
Unusual, but not hostile. Yet here we are. In
I wonder why I never
Ken
did
Morgan's
before.
suite.
I've done this forever.
I don't like the looks of you.
No. I don't like the looks of you because you look like a mirror image
Hold it!
of a woman that I murdered a little while ago.
All right,
It's very
buddy.
strange. Oh well. I think there's a cupboard in here, so we'll just drag you in. Give you a bit of a crunch. Oop. Whoops. Avert your eyes, everyone. There we go. The dead woman and her short skirt are in the cupboard. I forgot about the whole guard making people sus thing. But hey ho, it's fine. Nobody's watching our other target by the look of it.
I don't Jesus.
So we'll just do the same again, I guess. And another woman in a cupboard. Everyone's happy, and it seems as though the safe is somewhere up here as well. In Ken Morgan's suite, so that's just perfect. It does also mean, though, that we only missed out on Silent Assassin because of my clumsiness, which is kind of annoying. Oh, actually, I'm talking out my bumhole. Other side of the hotel is where the safe is, so maybe we have to go over there. That's fine, though. because we've got that lad that can be choked out and chucked in a cupboard. And now we're trespassing up here, but we won't be on the other side. So yeah, let's go rob a safe. It's unnecessarily risky, but let's do it anyway. Right, and now we're up here. There's all kinds of people that know we're sus. But is that too much of a problem? Yeah. He only knows one chord. Ooh, a Tanto. Didn't know that was there. I have to remember that for future katana kills. There appears to be something there, but also not. But that's fine. Now, is that person approaching going to come in this door? Yeah, they are. It's Dexy herself. She's wondering what all that guitar playing was about. Maybe. Maybe we just get rid of her.
Get away! Oh.
Oops. Okay. Kind of botched the old distraction there, but that's kind of fine because we dealt with her anyway. Right, there don't seem to be any guards hanging around at least. Oh, we're trespassing in here. That would explain why there's white dots all over the map. So before we sneak back in, let's double check that there's nothing else in the bathroom. No one's left any confidential files hanging around. No, they haven't. Good. Now, who are you? You're looking at me, but... Oh, you're Jordan Cross. Hello. You're famous. Let's try this side. Oh, we've just picked up a safe combination, so let's pop that open. I was kind of hoping there'd be some mercers in there or something. But alas. But here we go. Documents, the kind that we might want to scam. Yeah, suspicious people everywhere around here. But we don't really care. We're robbing a bank and we're going about our business. Bank? We're robbing a safe. You know what I meant. You guys always know what I meant. You guys are cool. We can't go all the way down because then they're spikes, but we can. Hop up here. Don't question it. Lovely. Actually, no one's questioning it. It's time to be about our business. So 3 out of 4. And the only reason we missed out on 4 out of 4 is because I'm a bloody idiot. I'm willing to accept that. All in all, that's a pretty solid result. Because me being an idiot was pretty much guaranteed at some point or other. So I will take costs you one of the objectives rather than died in failure and had to restart the whole bloody process again. Now, can we sneak out on the beach walk over here? We can. Good. I wasn't sure if that was just an elusive target map variant escape or if it could always be done. But here we go. There we go. Open safe explosive. It's time to go to Hokkaido. So once again, this is the most make or break, I think. If we can get past that, Alerted Miami should, inverted commas, be fine. Whit Creek, Dartmoor, Scale should, inverted commas, be fine. Maybe save Whit Creek for the showdown? Who knows? But either way, if we can, we'll try and hide target bodies. We'll try and poison target sedative. And yeah, assault rifles probably out of the question. So we might have to do a bit of opening saves with explosives. So, alerted Hokkaido it is. And we're in the morgue. Amazing.
So, you're the curator's research aide, right?
Let me guess. You
Right.
want to know about medical trials?
Let's see. We've already been found trespassing. This is kind of unfortunate.
Now you follow me. Are we clear?
We're clear. Clearly choking you out. Okay, at the very least, we're no longer trespassing. It's not the best thing in the world that we got caught straight away, but we didn't have Silent Assassin, so it's not really a problem. Alright, everyone else is going about their business now. Good. So, targets number 4. One of whom is in the hospital area, which is notorious for not having any hiding body spots. One of them appears to be by the lift, which means we can just throw him over the edge. Same for the one in Yuki's room, I'm guessing. So maybe we start with the hospital one. Just because they're probably
so
the
it
worst.
is true. The guys had a mood-altering neurochip implanted in his brain. So,
No.
so how...
Yeah. Nice as it is not to worry about cameras, maybe we'll still deal with the cameras, just cuz. Do we want to deal with the cameras down here, though? The Bartoli is not the most accurate of guns.
Control from Mike 1. I think someone is firing a gun.
Yeah. Didn't work. It's worth a try. Now, where should we go? What should we do? Basically, we don't want to be there at this point in time, because people are going to find that body and they're going to get all excited. Also, we should probably check where the safe is, because we do need it at some point. Oh, there we go. That's an explosive, though. That could come in handy. Safe is... What? Is that nails? Knows that we're not a bodyguard.
Give me a break.
Alright. We have stumbled right into trouble here. Okay, we're good.
Sir, are you trying to hide?
No, mate. Oh, here comes Nails again.
You need to quit it.
Okay.
No way.
Yep, he's sus. It's fine. We're running away.
Sierra 6 reporting in. There's a hard out. Control, how copy?
Okay. So that all got a bit confusing a bit quickly, but I think we're fine. Maybe. Is anyone up here terribly worried about anything anymore? No. So we could get in there if we needed to. She's a bit sus about what's just happened. Is that a problem? I mean, it doesn't matter, does it, if we murder a bunch of unrelated people? It's just fewer people to watch us do crimes, really. Who is it who said that? Nobody can witness if there is no one to witness, or something along those lines. It's certainly true.
Come on, no way.
Well, there's another body. His outfit could be useful, perhaps.
Huh?
Now, is that going to draw this guy out in such a way that he doesn't see his friend? Yeah. And that bodyguard is also not going to see anything suspicious. Fantastic. Maybe I reserve one of these outfits for later by switching into it and switching back. Just in case we need it down the line. Now, is anyone really going to notice if I shoot the cameras from in here? How good are those guys at spotting things that are happening? The answer, it seems, is not good enough. And that's the cameras down. And now bodies are being found. But yeah, we're nowhere near. All is well. Excuse me, friend. We just need to...
Back off a bit, would you?
let's grab some nitro. Oh, there goes Nails again. He's going to be a troublemaker, isn't he? Maybe we just take him out.
Well, you're obviously up to no good. The last person who was up to no good around here got tarred and feathered, if you catch my drift.
Now, there's one of our targets, though.
Dr. Laurent's got some backbone.
So, we got a guy walking the mountain paths. He's going to be tricky to hide the body, really.
Using an experimental stem cell treatment.
And then we've got a bunch of guards roaming around about, which is half the course. What if I killed his mate and then killed him whilst he was taking the body away? Would that work? Maybe. Oh man, you guys are bad. Bad, bad, bad. So could we drag a body up here and then just toss it off the cliffs? Does that count as hidden? If we had a silenced gun, we could drop the icicles on their heads. And that'd be problem solved. Maybe we'll just kill his mate, because...
Open. Oh!
that can't hurt to do.
Reporting in. Some help here.
We need that guy on his own. Now, if we killed him up here somewhere, and then just left him up here, no. Throwing him off there maybe could work. I think killing him up here is not a bad idea, even if we have to come back later to deal with the bod. So yeah,
Anyone copy? Still looking. No sign of any perk.
let's do a bit of that. If we have to murder everyone else in the vicinity later on just so we can put this guy in a cupboard, we can do that. Because this guy's the only one who's actually a target. Oh, there we go. Dumped. Now I guess we'll find out at the end of the mission if that counts as hidden. I do hope so. Although to find that out, we now need to not botch the other kills. No, this is a submachine gun, isn't it? It's not an assault rifle. It's hard to tell sometimes, because the large subbies just kind of look like assault rifles, and I'm not some sort of gun nut, so I could not tell you the difference. So this guy is the one who is going to prove the most challenging. Oh, is he a bodyguard in the room full of bodyguards? Oh, for Pete's sake. How is anything supposed to be done about him? I mean, we could turn on the tap in here, lure him in here, but then what does that get us? There's a cupboard there.
I mean, do I look Indian? I had no idea what I was doing, but you know. He believed it.
Maybe you're right.
Maybe we start the process. Yeah, you go in there.
This keeps happening again and again. No, no, you.
It's possible someone heard that. But maybe not. Right, that's that room cleared. To an extent. Let's get out of Dodge whilst people find those bodies and clean them up for us. Poison target sedative. We could get a bonus challenge complete with the karma. But yeah, we should also go and explode the safe at some point. Where is the safe? It's in Dexter's room. Okay. Now, where are the two guards? Ah, the one that was down at the cable cars has moved. That's problematic. Are they following Yuki? Yeah, there's Yuki. So he is with her. Very well. You go over the edge, friend. If we lure out everyone we can, with this fuse box. Maybe he'll eventually become someone who can be lured. Whee. Let's see if we can get anyone else. No. We've got everyone who cares. But that's fine. Now, let's see. The other guy was in Yuki's room. So Yuki will eventually go to Yuki's room. But then maybe if we kill Yuki, what's that guy going to do? Let's puncture that drum. Because she might pop up here for a smoke out at some point. But we also don't want her going back to her room willy-nilly, because then that could cause complications for us.
On.
Dead. Does Dexter ever come into his own bathroom? I hope not. He's probably got a heart condition. And it wouldn't bode well for him to find a dead dude.
Step back. Let the pros do their thing.
I am a pro. Here's Dex now.
Yes, again. There's nothing else to do here.
Sorry, Dex. Didn't mean to cut you off mid-convo, but we might need your outfit later. And we might need your cigarettes as well. So, yeah. Kind of had to be done, my friend. Now, there's the safe. Can we throw our explosive golf ball at the safe without killing ourselves in the process? The answer is yes. Fantastic. So who's coming in to investigate that? And are they concerned about the fact I'm in here? Oh yeah, here comes some armed guards. They're going to be sus. So let's just not be there when they arrive. Is anyone really going to notice if we do this?
No. Good.
Well, I prefer light to heavy. Especially
So,
if heavy involves
now what's
dissolving
Yuki
witches
going
in
to do?
half.
She's definitely going to have one smoke out there next to the lamp, which I can't do anything about because I don't have a wrench. Is she then going to have a second smoke in the garden and set herself on fire next to the oil drum? Maybe. Now what?
Hey, bro.
Our man's still over there. I assume they've cleaned up all the bots at this point. Yep, there are no bots in here. And now, if we turn on this tap, it's going to be a bodyguard that hears it, surely. But probably not the one we want. Hopefully a bodyguard hears it. Maybe they don't. Okay, maybe that would have lured a doctor in. Ah well, we can use that to lure someone in. Who do we get?
Loud and clear, buddy.
Is that the guy who's an enforcer anyway?
You there, the bodyguard.
Yep, me there, the bodyguard. Come on in, friend.
I'm talking to you.
I'm talking to you. And those are his last words. In the cupboard you go, friend. We'll have one more space in there, which we're going to use for someone else later. Now, I could do with getting rid of that patrolling guy. Just because he's a patrolling guy. And he's kind of annoying. He almost ruined my plans. here comes our next victim.
Really?
Hey,
Okay, ladies.
Shit, close combat hurt. Right, that's more bodies being found. Let's hide in the toilet. And then through the window. But we're gradually whittling down their numbers, which will allow us to get the old hide bodies challenge done. Oh, here comes Nails. Here comes a bodyguard. Rocking a hard place there for a second. Too many enforcers.
All right.
Now, where is our man? He's out in the corridor, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Now he's taken the body away. Does that help us? Oh, he's taking a gun away. So where's that gun going with him? Now, this is one of the other guards who was in that room, yes? So we could further whittle down their numbers. And now we've just got 2 left.
What the?
One of whom is our man.
Better go check that out. Let's not take any chances. Well, certainly.
And let's see, it is our man who is coming in. Good. So, let's get him in a cupboard before any more ruckus occurs. Oh, he's got a pack of cigarettes on him as well. Everyone be smoking on this map. It's not good for them. But that does now just leave our man who guards Yuki. So, she's still probably alive. Although we wouldn't actually know well, if a -50 pops up in the top right and I missed it somewhere, then we'd know. Because she's a non-target, so she would have cost us. She is, I think, going for a smoko. Yeah, she is. Good. Good. You go and enjoy that, Ms. Yamazaki. I will
Careful now.
probably not get too close, because that could cause trouble for us. But yeah. You have a nice cig next to that punctured oil drum. I'm sure there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, don't forget to stub it out. Oh dear. Oh, that's not good.
Find out what that was.
For sure.
What a terrible accident. Right, now what are you going to do, Securio man? Are you going to be the one who drags the body away? Would that help us, if you did? Everyone's getting very excited. Okay, here comes our man. Just waddling over here by himself. Where's he going to go? What's he doing in here?
Hey, stroke, mister.
Okay. That kind of caught me out there with the whole mirror. So we poisoned him with sedatives. Now it's just a case of hiding his bod. So in order to do that, we are going to probably need to kill a few more people. But that's fine. We can do that. There goes one. Now there's 2 lads there. I wonder if we're on a time limit because of the other lad dragging Yuki's body away.
Sure thing.
I wonder if the other lad is going to make his way back here as well. But here we go. Can't see him on the mini-map yet, so that's a good sign. Now the moment of truth. Did that first kill count as a hide target body? It did! Good. We'll take that. And there we go. 3 out of 4. And the only 3 we could reasonably expect to do. More than happy with that. Now, one of these lads is a bit sus of us. But we are going straight to the cable car, so
Good situation.
you'd be as sus as you like, friend. We're out of here. I think we'll finish up today with one of the non-alerted ones. Just because it's already been going a while. And we want to save a bit of challenge for next week as well, which should hopefully be the final week. Now, sniper kill epic. Do any of these maps have sniper rifles on them? I feel like they don't. No. Now, Wick Creek is probably the showdown because I've been burned before by Dartmoor being the showdown and it turning out to be the bloody garden show. Although that was in hardcore, wasn't it? Make targets slip. Can that be done on garden show? Melee weapon kill can be, for sure. I'm bound to find a melee weapon somewhere on garden show that I can use. And suit only works actually quite well with garden show, so maybe we do try Dartmoor as the showdown after all. In which case, now maybe it's scale. Perfect shooter, doors stay locked is rough. But perfect shooter is fine. And hide and seek? Yeah, let's try a bit hide and seek on scale. This is probably a better bet than Silent Assassin. We've got a good start point because we're going to get the Elite Guard outfit straight away. Would be nice to get the Silenced Pistol. And we're in the right place to get the Silenced Pistol because we can easily get down to the morgue, get the shovel. Here's a bathroom. There's a box. I thought there was a box in here, but I wasn't 100% because I think it's not on the elusive target versions of the map. But either way. Now, do we pop back up and deal with this first target because they're upstairs? Seems sensible. So, what if we give you a bot, put you in this box, and then maybe climb in the box ourselves. Although I'm pretty sure that target can be lured in here with a bit of sabotage. Maybe I'm wrong.
Hey.
No.
No friggin'.
Did that get anyone's attention? Or is it just me getting caught on camera? I think it was just me and not the guy who's on the floor. So let's drag him in here. You don't mind, do you, friend?
Hey, you need anything? I got some cool stuff.
Let me just deal with this. Now,
Of course.
No way.
what have you got for me? A silenced SMG, that's kind of cool. We were going to get a silenced pistol anyway, but we may as well
Just come
grab
back
that.
if you need more.
Now, can we lure our actual target this time?
Huh?
Yeah, we can.
Oh no! No!
Oh, no. Oh, and there we go. We accidentally fired 2 bullets with it. This is why perfect shooter's not great in general. God damn it. I hate bloody perfect shooter not recognizing bursts of gunfire properly.
The council.
It should realize that if you're firing a burst and at least one of those shots hits someone, that it's good.
Still in session?
Do we still want the... I mean, yeah, we still need to get the silenced gun. Otherwise people could say, ah, well, you did it with the silenced SMG that you bought. And that breaks the rules. So yeah, let's go get the old silenced gun. And then we can say, well, we could have used the silenced gun. Therefore, we didn't break the rules.
Yeah, back in the day.
Because if you recall, the rules that I made up were that we don't use things from suppliers unless it's to get a second challenge complete. We have to complete at least one challenge with the items we find on the level. We have to complete at least one killing of people. Well, we have to kill everyone with items that we would have found on the level. Silence pistol down here means that shooting people with a silenced SMG is fine because it's basically the same thing. Thank you. We'll take your coin. And we'll do a bit of diggy diggy. There we go. So now I can say that that previous kill could have been done with a silenced pistol. The only reason I didn't is because I didn't want to go all the way down here to get the gun, just to go all the way back up there to do that. We're on a tight schedule here, people. Now let's go find our other friends. I know where two of them are, which is around and about here. The last one is over there somewhere, so let's see. We can go out here and up the pipe and find our way to what's normally a good sniping spot. I mean, it's still a good sniping spot with a silenced pistol, to be honest. And there's also a box up here somewhere that we can climb into. Because people will be aware of where the shots came from when they see bodies hit the floor. Now, can we even target them from here? One of them's that guy who's searching for commemorative tokens, so maybe we could kill him another way. Our final target is over there somewhere. Are they gonna come into view? Yeah, they are. Nope. Not the stealthiest to kill. Perfect shooter. Would have gone anyway, it seems. Target down. What do you mean doors stay locked is broken? When did that happen? I don't remember going through any doors. I'm going to have to check the footage on that one. Because I'm pretty sure doors should still be locked.
That's the guy! Right there!
What do you mean that's the guy? Get dead. Good thing take no damage wasn't on. There's an option. No.
No sign of the target. Anyone have visual on the target?
Yep, no sign of the target.
Where the hell did he go?
It's fucking hundreds of them. Jeez. I may have done a bad here.
Requesting backup.
Loud and clear.
I want to get down to my box, do a bit more hiding. But with all these lads around, could be tricky.
Need assistance.
Whee!
Shit. I'm down.
Jeez, is he still alive? Well, that guy ain't. No. Where is my subby?
He's bleeding. Jackson is down.
In the box. Now, did anyone see me get in the box? No. Someone knows who we are. They all know who we are. There's 4 of them. Can we take 4 guys if we leap out of the box? I feel like the answer is negatory. Okay, everyone stop panicking. Now they're all going to start dragging bodies away, perhaps. Oh no, they're panicking again. They're just like, looks like it's all over. Oh, wait a minute, there's suddenly bodies everywhere.
Roger, Command. Nothing tangible yet. Still looking.
Right.
Will do. Out.
Quick change of pants. And it definitely wasn't us that did any of that. Lovely. Now, our man has just stood down there. Is that too much of a problem? Because no one's sus of us now. So we're going to just come back in. This way. Nothing to worry about, fellow guard friends. Now our man is just stood about. He's just not doing anything. How is that a bulletproof glass? And it's got a hole in it. We can literally see the map. There we go. And so one challenge complete. Timed hide and seek. But that's fine, that's all we needed to complete. Just a short hop and a skip down to the boat, and 3 more missions left for next time, which will hopefully be less of a pain in the butt than some of these have been. But I've been pleased with how it's gone, more or less. This one went a bit pear-shaped, partly, and the first one could have gone better with the old Silent Assassin. But yeah, all in all, decent enough missions. So join me next time if you please for Alerted Miami, regular Wick Creek, and some variant on Dartmoor as we try and finally complete the Bare Knuckle Boxer Challenge. Thanks for watching, friends.